Hello, welcome to you all. In Fundamental of C Programming, in this video, we are going to learn another fundamental, that is data types in C. In computer programming, we have to handle different kind of data. Data value can be a single letter, can be a number, sometimes number with decimal point, or a more number of digits after decimal point. Or data value can be a string of character. Like this, there are various kind of data values. To store this data, we require variables. So it becomes necessary to study types of variable. To study this variable, we require to study data types in C. So we will study here what is data type. Data type is nothing but type of data or value that variable can store. That value can be a whole number without decimal point, that is integer, or a value can be a number with decimal point, it is called floating point, or the value can be a character, like that. So C supports four basic or primary data types, that is integer or int, float, double, and character. Integer data type. Integers are nothing but whole numbers without any fractional or decimal part. In C programming, integers are represented by int keyword. What is keyword? We have already seen in C token video. Integer variable occupies 2 bytes or 16 bits of memory space. Therefore, size of integer is 2 bytes long. Integers can be signed or unsigned numbers. Syntax of integer variable declaration. That means before using any variable, I have to declare it, mention it that I am going to use this kind of variable in my program. So here it is int keyword is used, var1 comma var2, so forth so on, and terminated by semicolon. Here int is a keyword, var1 var2 are nothing but the name of variable or identifier given by the user. For example, here int abc are the variable that I am using, or another example int keyword, and roll number is the name of the variable to which I am going to assign roll number as a value. Format specifier, nothing but it tells compiler that what kind of data will be entered or will be produced from a particular variable. So for integer data type, format specifier is %d. That means wherever %d comes, compiler understand it is a integer variable. For example, here it is I declare int a is equal to 10 and b is equal to 20 with default values. And if I want to print these values using printf predefined function, so in printf double quotation value of a is equal to %d, that is the format specifier, comma a. So in place of %d, value of a will be printed. So in this case, value of a will be 10 as printed. Similarly, in second statement, value of b is equal to %d, where value of b will be printed. So %d is used as a format specifier for integer variable. Here it is one more example for format specifier. Suppose I declare int a comma b as a two integer variables. So using printf statement, I'll ask user to enter values for a and b. And there is one more function, that is scanf, to read that values. So entered values will be read using %d format specifier for a and b. And using these two printf, the values will be printed. Float data type, numbers with fractional or decimal part represented by float data type. In C programming, floating point numbers are represented or declared by float keyword. Float variable occupies 4 bytes of memory space, and float variable provide precision up to 6 decimal places. That is, number with 6 decimal places can be stored in float variable. Syntax of float variable declaration is float keyword var1 var2 and terminated by semicolon. So float is a keyword and var1 var2 are nothing but identifiers or names of float variable. So for example, here it is float a comma b comma c, or another variable if I want to declare float percent. Format specifier for float is percent %f. So for example, here it is, if I declare a is equal to 10.0 and b is equal to 20.5 as a float variable. So in printf statement, they can be given value of a is equal to, now here it is, you can come to know, I specify it is percent %f comma a or percent %f comma b. Double data type. When accuracy provided by float data type is not sufficient, that is number of digits after decimal point in float there are 6 only, so it is not sufficient, then double data type can be used to declare our variable. Double data type provide double precision, that is up to 15 decimal places after decimal point. In C, double data type is represented by double keyword and it occupies 8 bytes of memory space. Syntax of double data type variable declaration. It is represented by double var1 comma var2 dash dash, where double is a keyword and var1 var2 are nothing but the names or identifier given by the programmer. For example, double a comma b comma c, where a b c are the double variables, or double interest. Format specifier for double is %lf. For example, I declare variable a and b as a double variable which has more than 6 digits after decimal point. So in printf statement, in value of a is equal to, I use %lf comma a or %lf comma b. Character data type. Individual characters are represented by character data type. In C, character data type is represented or declared by char keyword. There are 256 characters that can be represented by a single char variable or character variable, and that takes up to 8 bits or 1 byte of memory. Characters, for example, A, small b, phi is a character, or dollar. So character always enclosed in single quote. Syntax of character variable declaration. Char var1 comma var2 dash dash, where char is a keyword and var1 var2 are nothing but the names of character variable to which assign a character value. For example, here I declare a comma b comma c, where a b c are a single letter names of character variable to which we can assign. For example, a is equal to, for a I can assign capital A as a value to this a. So this small a is nothing but the name of the character variable. Similarly, suppose I declare char gender. Now gender is the name of character variable which could take or to which I can assign either m or f as a value. Format specifier for character data type is %c. For example, if I declare char a is equal to, in single quote, capital A, and in for b is equal to, I declares in single quote x. Okay, so in printf statement, value of a is equal to %c comma a. So in place of this c, %c, capital A will be displayed, and in place of this %c, capital X will be displayed. So %c is a format specifier for character data type. When we want to store set of character or string as our data value, so we declare that variable under character only. Format specifier will change. Format specifier in case of string is percent %s. For example, suppose I declare char college. So char is a keyword, college is variable name to which I am going to assign VCT as a string which is enclosed in double quotation, and square bracket signifies that it is a string. So in printf statement, I use %s as a specifier to display the value of college. Thank you.